Think and Grow Rich is one of the most read books on the planet, especially for men that want to level up in their life. It's a must-read. So, what are the greatest lessons from the book Think and Grow Rich that every man needs to practice? We will discuss them in just a moment. But start by understanding that everything about you begins from your subconscious mind. Your habits, personality, and results all begin from your mind. Think of your subconscious mind as the unseen reality that you can't see, yet dictates your every move. It can either motivate you to believe in yourself and be prepared to take on new challenges, or it can move you on a self-destructive path. Simply put, success is first an idea, and then a physical result. With that said, let's check the 9 greatest lessons every man needs to learn from this book. Number 1. Know your purpose in life. As we always say on this channel, every man's purpose should be to live a virtuous life each and every day. Period. Now, every man will have a different way of getting there, and that will be the path you must walk. Most men live a dead life with no goal. Their entire purpose revolves around how they can get more woman, how they can buy another Gucci sandal or buy worthless luxuries that the world will quickly forget. As we said before, success begins from the mind, and your purpose is the greatest thought that needs to constantly move around in your mind. Write it down on a piece of paper and read it out loud each and every day. This leads on to number 2, decide what you intend to achieve. After you develop a purpose in your mind, start setting goals. This is something most men lack. They often have a purpose, yet lack any plan of execution. You might hear them say, "Oh, I will want to be a millionaire." But if you look at their daily life, is full of mindless eating, Netflix, and chilling, and spending no time on their craft. I want you to hear this quote. A fool with a plan can beat a genius with no plan. Listen to that again. A fool with a plan can beat a genius with no plan. So it's absolutely vital to have a purpose, but even more important to be moving towards it through small steps you take each and every day. Number 3, visualize your thoughts. Why do you think we are blessed with the ability to imagine and visualize things if you won't put it to any use? It's like having legs but choosing not to use them, having hands but choosing not to use them. So visualize your milestones. This doesn't have to turn into a magical New Age ritual. Simply use imagination to remove the limiting beliefs. Already visualize yourself achieving your purpose. Imagine yourself taking the steps to reach there. The type of reaction people give you. The whole mission of this is to get your mind used to accepting this approaching reality. Besides, when you imagine yourself overcoming challenges, it helps you get through the tough moments. It helps you zoom out of the current situation and take a bird's eye view of the whole situation. Number 4, plant your feet on the ground firmly. Success is possible and simple, but is never easy to achieve. It is important to recognize your strengths. If you persuade your mind that you can achieve anything by putting your mind into it, your life will start to change for the better. But mindset would only take you so far. Success requires hard work as well that you simply can't discuss on paper. The only way to execute this phase correctly is to not get distracted by the shiny objects out there and focus on what is in your control. If you are not willing to do whatever it takes to be successful, then you should stop dreaming about it altogether. Period. Elon Musk said it beautifully. If you need motivation to take the necessary steps to reach your purpose, then you might as well stop now. Number 5, work tirelessly. You might have heard the saying to work smart, not hard. Even though that's correct, but this mindset can stop you from going full speed. Instead, learn to work hard at the right thing. Pick the smart way of doing things and then go all in. There's a saying that if hard work was everything, then a donkey would be the king of the jungle, not the lion. But once again, that's not to say that the lion doesn't work hard. He just works hard on the things that matter to him. In the same way, work smart and hard at the same time. Don't differentiate between the two, but embrace both. Be honest with yourself about what can be realistically done. You may have other commitments, but in order to reach somewhere, you need to figure out how much time you can dedicate to your dreams. Number 6, never give up. The book discusses the idea of not giving up with the utmost importance. Remember, no man achieved success in a linear motion. The path to success often looks very random and irregular. There will be times when you think, oh, I have this pinned down. It's just too easy. And other times when nothing makes sense. Regardless of whatever phase you are in, the most important thing is to never quit. As a man, your response matters when things do not turn out the way you expected them to. Maybe you made some mistakes while completing a task that could have been avoided, if only you had taken a different path. That's where correct judgment and having the ability to not dwell on the past kicks in. Number 7, stop comparing yourself to others. Social media has truly been a curse on much of society today. We see a lot of people portraying an ideal life, when in actuality they are just a bunch of losers trying to gain attention. Think about men in the club. You may have seen some of them with their phones out doing a little dance and recording the club like they are really enjoying themselves. But you see them from the side, and you can tell they are bored from the inside. But the person who sees their story thinks that they are having the time of their life. So never compare yourself to others, because everyone has different backgrounds, lives, and goals. If someone has a better car than you or is more successful, this does not verify that their life is better than yours. And even if it is, then don't be jealous. Instead, use their success as a motivating factor to reach your goals. Number 8, take responsibility for your actions. Taking responsibility for mistakes is a virtue not everybody can have. Pointing fingers at other people would do you no good. You can choose your actions. If there was something that you could have done differently, then it is time to change things around. You cannot control situations, but you can control how you respond to them. Our worst mistakes are actually the best thing for us if they teach us something important about life. Listen to that again. Our worst mistakes are actually the best thing for us if they teach us something important. So take responsibility for your actions, but do not beat yourself up over them. And most importantly, don't beat others over your mistakes. Objectively look at each thing and fix it. Number 9, money and status don't define your happiness. You do not need money and fame to be happy in your life. Yes, it's true that money and status can help you live a comfortable life. But here's the harsh truth. Most depressed people I have seen in my life have been the rich. Start by understanding that your happiness is a direct reflection of inner peace. Being rich is much more than having a ton of money and status. It is about being happy about yourself as a person and what you have achieved in your life, not the material things surrounding you. You may choose to be a volunteer for orphans and derive the most happiness out of that, compared to, let's say, starting an OnlyFans and being dead on the inside. So remember, brothers, the principles of this book carry timeless wisdom and can be applied to your life starting from today. This book has made some of the greatest businessmen in the world. So use these tips and start building a life that first begins from the mind. By the way, don't forget to show some love. Tap that subscribe button and hit like for the algorithm. To see the next best way to level up as a man, watch these videos here.